Can you hear me now?
All right, there you go. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
I think there was no audio here. So we are speaking here about the spirit of infirmity, which is the prayer that we are going to be making today to break off all the to make the spiritual cleansing. Bishop Carlos from our church in Australia is going to be making a prayer for those who are sick. But there are certain kinds of sicknesses that are not physical, it is spiritual. And if that's not dealt with spiritually, the situation can become even worse.
Exactly. Good morning, Pastor. Good morning to everyone who is watching this live. Yes, there are certain problems. There are such as sickness, who they run everywhere trying to find the solution for it. They run to doctors. They run to every medical help or every help that they can find. And no matter how many times they try, no matter how many of the things or the medication that they consume, that they take, and it's like the more they take, the worse it gets. The more that they put in, the worse that it gets. And it comes to the point, Pastor, where it's only the power of God that is able to remove. It comes to the point where it's only going to be the hands of God that is able to set this person free once and for all from this situation.
And that's something that has even happened in your own family, right? With yourself, because when
Mhm.
you arrived in the church, you arrived sick, getting worse, and even the doctors did not give you help, right? Or not help. They helped you, but they did not give you any hope.
Correct. They help with the best that they can. They gave it all that they can, and even with everything, all the help that they try to do, they even perhaps they gave me a last word. The last word was, you're not going to make it past this certain age. And everything that they did, everything on the counter, they tried and nothing helped. And that's when it came to the point where I had to look for the spiritual help, which is the power of God. And that was the only way how I was able to be set free. I was stuck in bed for more than 2 months, and again, searching all over for the help. And I was only able to be free from that situation because I took it to the spiritual field.
Now, where did you look for help? Not talk about as you arrived in the church, but where did you look for help in these other places? What did you do?
So it started off with looking in the hospital, in clinics. We even spent thousands of dollars trying to find this help. And even after clinics and doctors and all of that, all of them they studied and all of that for their profession, for their work. So there's nothing against the doctors, nothing against any medical physician. But I went there. That was the farthest I can go. And it even came to the point where my parents, they had to come to the table to kind of like set an agreement. And the agreement was, it's time to take him to the black magic. It's time to take him to the witch doctor. I think that's the only way, that's the best way that it can help him. It's time for the local medicine to come in. And that was the last step that we were going to go to. But before we even went to that last step, that's when God came through.
Okay, so maybe you are going through the same, or you are watching me right now from the FSM, and there we have Pastor Benny here in the video below. And Pastor Benny, the same happens to many people there in their pursuit of getting better, healthier, recovering from a disease, making the pain go away, the metek go away. They run to the local medicine, to the spiritualist, this, that, and the other, but nothing is working, and they are even getting worried that this is going to cost them the ultimate price. It's going to cost them their lives.
Yes, Pastor, good morning to you all. And exactly what happens when people they try to look for the solution in the wrong places. And this is what many people, actually everyone, they want to solve their problem. I don't think that there's anybody that they carry a problem inside of them. They have a sickness in their body, and if they could solve it, they would for sure find a way to solve it. As we see, sometimes we hear even people that come to us and they say, Pastor, I'm traveling to Hawaii, I'm traveling to the US because here in FSM there is no treatment to my sickness. So I need to travel, and they go and they sometimes have to lend money, they have to make a way to have money to pay for their ticket, and then when they arrive in the US they have to pay more and lots of money, as you said, to pay for the doctors, to pay for the treatment. Why? Because they want to find the solution to their problem. And if you do not go into the root of the problem, so what's going to happen? You will not be able to solve. As we know, Pastor, that there are people that they go, they travel, they go to the US, and they end up even coming back to FSM with the same problem, and now even worse, because aside from the sickness, now they are in debt. Aside from not being able to solve their health issue, now they have other problems. And this is why we need to use the power that God has given to us in order to be able to overcome, in order to be able to fight against the problem, which is not a physical problem, but a spiritual one. And that's what we are doing here today, Pastor Samuel.
And to all, we are not against any of you going to the hospital, seeking for treatment, taking any kind of medication. But we are speaking specifically to you who say, I'm doing that and I'm doing all of it, but it's not working and it's getting worse. And I don't know what else to do. I'm running out of options. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of treatment. I'm running out of money. But I have not run out of faith. Faith I have. I just need to know where to go and what to do. Just show me where. Just like it was with Pastor Brad there, our pastor from the church in Manilao, that he came to the church sick and he was this close to going to the local medicine, this close to doing the black magic. But before he ended up doing that, he came to the universal church. Perhaps for you it's already too late. You already went to the black magic. You already did the work. You already paid the guy. You already received that bottle with the that black oil with the twigs and the seeds and all those things mixed up in it, and you paid a lot. You paid 500, you paid 1,000, you paid 2,000. You went to a cave to do some kind of magic. They even went to the extreme of hurting you. They went to the extreme of, in that moment that you were so vulnerable, they molested you. They took advantage of you, like we have been hearing horrible stories of people in their desperation who are being molested, who are being touched, who are being victims of this kind of violence, sexual violence, because of people who want to take advantage of them in such situation. But here you are going to receive this prayer, this spiritual help, and it is free. You are not going to have to pay us before we make the prayer. You are not going to have to purchase something, because we are not selling anything. If you are desperate, you are running out of time, you are running out of resources, you are running out of options, and everything that you are doing, it's saying, oh, look, I don't know what is wrong with you. The exams say this, or the exams don't say anything, and stuff like that. You came to that point, and you are watching this right now. Even if you're not watching live, there is a God who can help you. And there is this power here. There is this power here, the power of faith, the power of the living God, the power that comes here from this word that can change your situation, not for the better, but for different. That woman was 18 years sick. She could not walk correctly. She could not straighten out. There was a problem there in her back, but the problem wasn't the bones. The problem was not the joints. The problem was the spirit. And when Jesus removed the spirit, then she straightened out and she was well once and for all. And that's the same kind of faith, the same kind of spirit that we have here in the Universal Church. And we are ready and willing to give you a hand, regardless if you are Chamorro, Chuquis, Palauan, Filipino, regardless of your religion. You might be Catholic. Pastor, I'm Catholic. Can I come? Of course you can come. Oh, I'm a Mormon. Can I join? Yeah, you are welcome. If you don't have a religion, maybe you are an atheist, but you are in pain. Let me tell you something. Pain has no religion. Pain has no religion. And when you are truly in pain, you are desperate, you are running out of time and options, you don't care who is going to help as long as someone is going to help and the help is going to work. So if that is your case, put your prejudice aside, put your worries aside, put your religion aside, and look for the help that comes from above. This help is available here at the Universal Church for all who believe. And we have many testimonies. I'm going to be there tonight at our church in Manilao. Pastor Brad, what is the address there?
Yes, we are located here at Legacy Square, Unit 8, right next door to Fishing Con. Let me see if I can actually do a walk around here. So, this is our church here. You can see right next door to it, we have the Fish Mart, Fishing Con. Everyone knows, everyone is aware of this. And right here in the background, there's a little construction going on right now, but there's the only KFC here. Right across the street, we have Payless. These are the only ones that we have here in the central. And down by the corner, there is our sign, Jesus Christ is the Lord. Once more next door, Fishing Con. And that's our location that we have here in the central area. And tonight we are going to be together with Pastor Samuel only at 7 p.m. in this faith as well. You who are watching this live, watching this perhaps even after the live, join us today. Come tonight and see what your faith can do. See the power of your faith. You have faith, but when you come here, maybe you have this faith, but you don't know how your situation can be solved. When you come to these doors today, we're going to show you how to do it, what to do, and your life shall be transformed.
We also have Pastor Benny. Where can they find you, Pastor Benny, and what times as well?
Yes, Pastor, we are here in Güero, in Chuuk Island, and we are also available to help you, as Pastor Samuel said, free of charge. It doesn't matter your problem, it doesn't matter who you are. If you want help, you need help, we are here to help you. And we are located here at the second floor of the CPUC, Cash Power Office. Everybody knows it's where you can come and find this help. We are across also. I'm standing in front of the church. We are across from the island corner and the Midland Mall. So you are free to join us today. We have our service, next service at 10 a.m. and in the afternoon at 3 p.m. and in the evening at 6 p.m. You can join us, bring your family together with you, and let's use our faith, the faith that God has given to us to fight and overcome that problem that you're facing. As we have been saying, maybe you have already tried everything, but you haven't yet tried the power of faith. So we are here to help you, for you to learn how to use your faith, for you to see the power of God be manifested in your life. Today, soon at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m.
I'm going to be here waiting for all of you at 205 West League One Avenue, right behind the Payless here in Dededo. Whether you live in Jigo, in Dededo, the Tamuning area, the northern part of the island, you can find us here at 205 West League One Avenue, right behind the Payless. I'm going to be here at 10 o'clock in the morning within a few minutes. We're going to start this service, this prayer to set you free from this spirit of infirmity. You are also going to receive a prayer for you to take to your house to bless the sick ones inside of your house. And all this is free of charge. You do not have to pay. And if you belong to another church, or if you don't have a church, or if you go and you attend a different religion, you are also welcome to come. This meeting is not a members only meeting. This meeting is open to all those who are suffering, all those who are tired of the struggle, and they want to find a solution. They need an escape. They need a way out, right? So we leave you here with what is going to be happening or tonight, 7 p.m. I will be there in Manilao. It's Legacy Square, Unit 8. Pastor Benny at 10, 3, and 6 p.m. on the second floor of CPUC, the Cash Power Office. And I'm going to be here at 10 o'clock in the morning praying strong for you to be healed from the spirit of infirmity. Perhaps your situation is not physical, your situation is spiritual. And if it is spiritual, it must be dealt with spiritually. Nothing else is going to solve it. Right? God bless you. God bless all your family. And we will see each other today here at the Universal Church. Share this live with your relatives, the ones who are off island. Pastor, but I cannot go there to Guam because I live out here in the States. You might be living very close to one of our churches. We have churches in Hawaii, in Denver, in Portland, in Iowa, in that's Washington State, in Tacoma, Washington. We have churches in South Carolina. We have churches in Ohio. We have our church in Texas, in Houston, Texas. There's a large group of Micronesian communities where our church is located, and the same help is available for them as well. God bless you. God bless your family. We'll be back later on tonight, Micronesia time, a very impactful, very special live that we are going to have